The economy is increasingly likely to avoid a recession. This, according to a new survey of more than 3 dozen leading business economists. The monthly survey by the National Association for Business Economics found 3/4 of the panel pegged the odds of recession in the next year at less than 50%. That is a major departure from the February survey, in which 58% of the participants predicted a recession would hit in the next 12 months. Interest rates have been rising since the Federal Reserve began tightening its monetary policy in March of last year. The higher rates are designed to cool the economy, and thus inflation, although they make life more difficult for businesses and could end up causing layoffs and cutbacks for companies. Inflation has been meaningfully slowing. Inflation cooled to a 3% annual rate in October, declining 0.4 percentage points from the previous reading. While price growth has slowed, the central bank wants to cool inflation down to the 2% annual rate it considers healthy and intends to hold monetary policy in a sufficiently restrictive way until that happens. Core inflation, which strips out volatile food and energy prices, is considered by many economists to be a more accurate measure of the true inflationary trends. The NABE panelists expect that inflation will continue to decelerate, although not quite to the Fed's preferred level. Core inflation is currently running a bit higher at 4%, according to the Consumer Price Index. As economic growth slows with the higher interest rates, the business economists expect unemployment to tick up next year. The majority of the NABE panelists say nearly 80% expect the unemployment rate will peak at 4.9% or lower over the next 12 months. The economy added 150,000 jobs in October, which is fewer than most economists had projected. Although job growth has not yet turned negative, unemployment rate now sits at 3.9% after bottoming out at an ultra-low 3.4% earlier this year. Taken together, the economists expect 2024 to be a year making an economic slowdown for the country, one that will result in some job loss, though it will likely not rise to the level of a full-blown recession.